y'all lose power yesterday too? Yeah, when the lights went out there, I was cooking dinner. Oh well, if we're getting specific, I was nuking a half-eaten burrito I found wedged in my couch cushions. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have. After all, I heard microwaves zap out all the nutrients. But hey, it kills the cockroaches too, so you know, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, what was I? Right, the power outage. Apparently some plant out in Santo short-circuited. Heard the EMPs were knocking ADPs out of the
I always
sky.
forget I'm on mute.
The CPD says the
Okay.
blackout led
Hello.
to
Good morning to
120
anyone
mil.
and everyone. I am just hanging out. And, yeah, I kind of forgot what I was doing. But then, like, I remembered at the last minute. I saved the guy. I got the liver. And then there's also the race. Oh, yeah. But that was going to be... So the guy recovering was going to be in 8 hours. Which is either like 6 or 7 in the morning. So, did I get that right? So, well, while waiting for that, I am going to do some other stuff out here in the wastelands, because this place is really far, and I'm not gonna come out here all the time. So, it's best just to get this all over and done with while I'm out here. Yeah, like all this shit, all this, I should get rid of. Which would probably been easier before when all those were like at a different spot, and now they're way out in fucking nowhere. So that's a trial, but it's fine. That's fine. Since I'm here, I might as well. Well, oh,
Hi there, V.
hey, Panam.
How's it going with Rogue?
It's going. Knock on wood.
So, things are settled.
For now, we're good at avoiding each other, and that's fine with me.
No complications with Kang Tao.
So far, so good. They sent another patrol around the station, but they're dead set that it was Raffen that downed their AV and attacked Hellman's guards. Station's proprietor's sticking to that version, so we're covered for now.
You're cutting out. Come again?
trunk, okay. Oh, you couldn't. Alright. So yeah, all vehicles are definitely not built the same in this game. Because yeah, driving the expensive car is nice, but it is not optimal for these like off-road conditions. That was horrible. Yeah, fuck it. Go off-road, why not? That's why I got this car. Nope. But I just got right through that. See, the only thing is, I'm just a little worried that maybe... Okay, this seems good. And maybe at some point, I'm just gonna like drive straight into a fucking corporal plant or something. Why is it telling me to go back? Oh, whatever. Okay, there we go, make the GPS happy. Yeah, I kinda wanna start, like, learning the streets, because... they do, like, tell you about street names and stuff, so... you know, I kinda wanna just, like, get a lay of the land. Hey, Kosobi, no, you can't mod your cars. Yeah, they just give you, like, a large selection of cars, but, like, this one here that I have, it's like the car V has at the beginning, like, in the prologue. Uh, s- um, yeah, and, like, I can't do anything to it. All I can do is... well, let me show you. So yeah, I just have this car, and yeah, there's like nothing I can do to it. Can't take it to a garage or anything, can't change any specs or anything about it. But I just have different cars, like, and these were all like mission rewards, I think, except the Caliburn. I just found it. I don't know how I got it. But yeah, so I've got 2 motorcycles, and just a couple other cars. This one also, the Halo, was just given to me through missions. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm playing Nomad, so yeah, that's why I have that car, because this is V's Nomad starter. But yeah, and then the others should come, like, as you play. Like, Jackie's car, Jackie's cycle, that was given to me, and then, the Hala that was also given to me by Jackie, I think. He was like, oh, here's this cool car for you, or whatever. Yeah, the Apollo I just got because I finished missions with the Nomads, with the Alicados. They gave me that. So, yeah. But yeah, you can't change the cars themselves. Oh, right, right. The hell is from Dex, yeah. I put Dex out of my mind because screw Dex, you know? Like, I'm kind of surprised, like, he didn't try to, like, um, that he just got, like, tricked and, like, taken in. I mean, because I thought Dex was, like, straight up just setting this up for, like, to be betrayed. Like, I thought that was the plan.
Hey V, a truck hauling cyberware crashed in the Badlands. It's top-grade chrome, but the NCPD's not in much of a hurry. Tells me they suspect the cyber psycho's the cause, and it's got them spooked. Check it out, but no killing if you can help it.
Well... let's see.
What's this?
Okay. But, always blood. Yeah, I think Dex probably always says that about, dying in a blaze of glory or living quietly, because that's kind of like the theme of, like, the arc, I guess, of V is, just trying to, like, make your way and make an impact. And, like, yeah, some of V's dialogue options are about, like, trying to leave your mark. Yeah, Dex is just messed up. Just was not a fan. Not a fan. Wait, what? Mutilation from car accident, then asphyxiation. Oh. Oh. I can scan. Okay, fine. Yeah, exactly. Like, Dex was very much like, I'm keeping my hands clean. You guys do all the work, and like, yeah, I mean, I think even in his info in the database, it says that like, he got to where he was without firing a bullet, which like, yeah, kind of says a lot about him as a fixer, that he's able to like, do a lot without like doing a lot. But like, yeah, very suspicious. Especially when there's a character like Rogue, because like in her past, like she was an edge runner. She like got down and dirty. Like she's done a lot. She was right there with Johnny, when they bombed Arasaka. So like, yeah, she, is someone that does something. But like Dex, yeah, he's just like a leech. Yeah, very, very sus. Very sus on Dex. Oh, hello. I really need to upgrade my cyber deck. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm playing this on PS4, so like, as far as graphics go for me, I mean, that's not gonna improve, but like, yeah. I didn't even turn the game on, I think, until the second patch came out. I think it was 1.04, maybe '03. But yeah, I didn't even start playing the game until some of like the worst shit was already taken care of. And yeah, the game's not that bad. Like, I got some replays, you know, if you want to follow me on YouTube. It's all archived there. Still got some replays on Twitch. And like, it's not too bad. I've only had a couple crashes. And yeah, everything's okay. And like some bugs. But yeah, it's not horrible. Like, I've played worse. Oops, wait a second. Well,
Hey, this ain't over, you know.
oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, Twitch is okay. Neutralize. Yeah, Twitch is. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like both. Twitch and YouTube are
Hey, this
shit. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, for me, Twitch and YouTube, like, I don't know. I kind of like them both, but for different reasons. Ooh. But okay, not good. Bad idea. Bad idea. Yeah, totally bad idea, especially because of that big, like, fucking hard door he has on his arm. Yeah, he's... Selena? See, I want to try and get behind him, because it looked like something was, like, glowing, and I want to know what that was and if I can do anything to it. idea what that was. Shit, but it did a lot of damage. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, sniper rifle. Yeah, that's what I was just using actually. Yeah, the sniper. Holy fuck. Okay, but I'm probably not gonna get any more chances with my sniper, so... Away with that. He can be hacked, but it takes a lot of RAM, which I don't have because I didn't update my cyber deck, so I'm kinda screwed on that. Oh. Yeah, cause see, I can hack a weapon glitch, but it needs 11 RAM, and I have 7. So I'm screwed there. Oh. Okay, that's the time. Gotta wait for him to recharge. Killer it. Co-op. No, this... The game doesn't have a co-op. It's... But yeah, I think they're supposed to add, like, the online multiplayer at some point. Ooh. Right, face. And when they do, I'm sure... I wonder if they would put in a co-op mode for the single-player missions. Fuck. I keep doing that. do it this way instead. So yeah, no co-op mode, but yeah, with the online thing, maybe? I don't know. But then also I think those are just gonna be like totally separate missions that are gonna be like exclusive to the online world. Kind of like GTA Online, I think. I think that's what they're going for. It's gonna be like, you know, you have the main game, and then the online game is like a totally different storyline with a different character. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, but with Jackie, um, it's only like part of the game, so like, you know, it doesn't fit in that well because like, yeah, there's so much of it without Jackie that it's like, uh, not like it doesn't work that way with the like, but yeah, yeah, I think, but yeah, I think what I'm saying is probably what they're gonna do. I feel like um, the GTA Online thing is their blueprint. I think that's how they're gonna do it. Oh, okay, that's the ticket. Okay, I didn't know if you know he died. I was yeah, I was trying to like keep that spoiler free since you said you hadn't played it. Um, yeah, I saw that game A Way Out. Yeah, that was that was really sad, and the way they did it at the end, like, that was like, yeah, that was so like emotional. And the way like he finds out, and then like they just have that big chase with just the two of them, and then they're fighting on the roof. It's yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, like I'm so glad I didn't play that game with someone because like yeah, I would have been wrecked. Like, and especially when you play a game, like, I mean, you know, you can get attached to the characters and, you know, you just, like, feel, like, different when you're, like, taking part in the story. And you could tell, especially after seeing, like, how they had all these moments to, like, make you like each character. And so, like, so yeah, that was like heartbreaking, and yeah, that final hand grab, like, and then the music swelled, like, it was so cinematic. Yeah, they really like did everything on purpose just to make you like feel for those characters. It was good. manipulated the hell out of us. That's it? All that? That's all you're giving me? Whatever. Okay. Let's see. Shift for the win and Ref and Fever. This shit is pointless. We won't get anything out of him, and the stench of all that blood is making me want to puke. Well, let's make some use of him while he's still breathing. We'll go for a ride. He'll help us with the gear out there. I heard the Aldecaldos can find water. Even the deep reservoirs. Like a living, breathing dowsing rod, you know? I mean, that's what they say. But we can test it for real. So, we tie him to the front of the car so he can show us where to dig. Oh, like Mad Max style. Alright. Well, he'll be doing the digging, so he doesn't pull any smart moves. Sounds like a plan. Grab the gunk and let's go. Okay, what does this have to do with anything? Is that... Oh, fucking tech, of course. Oh, did they? Check messages. As far as I know, no one's claimed responsibility for this mess, although the wheels got Raffin written all over them, and it's on their turf. No signs of external violence, so the attack must have happened from inside. Either one of the Raffins, cracked or a prisoner of theirs, tried to make a break for it. Either way, the fact that it's eerily quiet and not one soul seems to give them don't bode well. Keep your optics peeled. I think I read that. And then V replies, "You were almost right. Turns out it was a prisoner who went cyber psycho and managed to escape. Coincidentally, just happened to be an Aldecaldo buddy of a prisoner I rescued from the same outfit. Managed to take him down gently. I mean, somewhat. Okay, so that's what the message was about. They were using him to, like, find water and dig, so they outfitted him with all that shit, and then he went cyber psycho. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. I'll relay this info to Dakota, probably better if the family takes it from here. Quicker he gets back to familiar territory, quicker he'll be back to normal. Saul was too valuable as a pawn, so it looks like they tried to beat as much useful intel out of this poor gonk and made Saul watch, hoping that he'd crack. Eventually they took him for one of their rides through the desert to separate them, and that's when things got out of hand. Probably mistook you for one of them. Good thing you were able to save him." Yes, good thing I was. Alright, not too bad. And now... Doesn't look like there's anything to loot out here. Nope. Need ammo. Always need ammo. Hey, Telsakovara. Nice to have you here. You just missed me taking down a cyber psycho. And now I'm going to head back to the Aldecaldo camp to check on this dude that I... Great, where's my car? Oh, right, it was over here. Hey, thanks, Kasubi. Yeah, hey, any follows and anything, like, totally helps out. Thanks. Yeah, even if you don't watch me on Twitch, I mean, you know, you found me through YouTube, so you can watch me on YouTube or, you know, just whatever. Um, also, I think I went the wrong way. Oh, there you are. Okay, so, yeah, if you... And, hey, also, you know, you can... Okay, they took my car away. Great. Yeah, so also, you know, if you want to watch me more, I'm gonna be streaming Cyberpunk 2077, like, until I finish it. And then after that, like, I'm gonna keep streaming different games. I'm gonna be just doing, like, whatever. Okay, it's giving me a waypoint. What the hell? And, like, I mean, I'm just gonna do, like, all kinds of stuff. Be doing, like, you know, Fortnite sometimes, like, lots of other games. I have so many games to play. It's ridiculous. My backlog is, like, insane. Oh, okay. Been watching, okay, Japan streams. Yeah. A lot of times I think, well, was there a quality difference? You know, let me know. But yeah, I kind of think that, like, I do see some quality issues sometimes on, like, VTuber streams and other streams from Japan. Some of them are really good, but I think it's just, like, quality of, like, connection. Oh, okay. That was an insubstantial car, I guess. Oh yeah, that's true, that's true. I do like that about YouTube. Because, yeah, there have been times where, like, my connection, for some reason, was just slowing down and wasn't, like, and just, like, someone's stream on Twitch was, like, really bad, and it was, like, really choppy and, you know, buffering a lot. Whoa, okay, right to the ground. And, like, yeah, I couldn't do anything about it. I just had to, like, sit with it. But yeah, on YouTube, that you can choose the resolution, that is really helpful. I mean, especially since everything doesn't need to be, like, in HD, like, all the time. I mean, like, it's nice if you have that connection quality, but, like, yeah, I like this, I mean, and this is, like, a thing I've been saying about the game and people talking about the graphics, and it's like, I mean, look at this. I'm out in the desert. Like, do you really need to see, like, how, like, prickly that cactus was I just fucking ran over? It's like, you don't need, like, so much detail on everything, or, like, if you do, like, okay, you know, but, like, sometimes you can let it go. Okay, this area was not made for driving. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. yeah, there's no reason to see like 4 uh, 4K Ultra or whatever if you're like on a mobile phone or like me. A lot of times, like yeah, I'm watching it mobile. Sometimes I'm watching it on my PC, which is like not like high end, like nearly, or like sometimes on PS4, and it's like, yeah, I don't. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna fucking destroy my car. And yeah, you don't need that high resolution. It's silly. It would be great if Twitch could offer that option, but like, I'm not a technical person, so I don't know if that's like even like possible or like what that would do. Oh, finally I'm here. If not
No. No, not at all. I pawned it. So? I am sober. No, I promise.
okay. Just a little water. I think this is the most I've talked on stream since I've started. Okay.
There's no possibility of mistake?
You hear about Santiago? Used to be a nomad. A long time ago.
Ever heard of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Why is folks suddenly recollecting Santiago?
Friend of mine did a job with him once.
That's one old friend you got. He's a legend, all right. Wouldn't say he was my role model, but, well, he was the man for his time and place.
Don't think he was all he was cracked up to be.
They say he was a big city nomad, best of both worlds. Except there ain't no such thing. You're either loyal to your family, or you ain't.
Doesn't loyalty to your friends count for something?
Maybe it does, but then you end up like Santiago. He snuffed it because some lunatic wanted to blow Arasaka to smithereens. What a friend.
Hi there, V.
Okay.
We can conversate later.
beef I have with this game is that, like, you can't sit on, like, random benches. Like here. Like, why can't I just, like, sit down and, like, chill with the nomads? Or, like, in the city, you know, there's all these benches, like, around, just, I guess they usually do have in cities, just, like, you know, random places to sit down. And, like, I can't sit on any of them. In the parlors, they have chairs, you know, can't use them. Like, and it's silly, kind of, but, like, also, like, it's so immersive, you know? Like, I want to be able to, like, you know, just chill. And, like, in V's apartment, you can just, like, have a seat, you know, and watch some TV, like, in that one specific spot. But, like, you know, if you could sit anywhere, like, that'd be kind of cool. Why is it all doubled up like that? Okay, well, that's a glitch.
Staying in California much longer?
We need to work. Preferably the more lucrative kind. No better place than Night City in that regard. But the nature of biz here is such that sooner or later you'll step on some bigwig's pinky toes. So we'll see how it goes.
You, Pan Am, and the cowboy. Now, that sounds like a story I want to hear.
Wouldn't call it a story so much as just another episode of what happens to folk traveling on the road.
Gonna spill or not?
Me and Pan Am were hauling cargo from San Francisco to Kansas.
Welcome back, Yasubi.
These so-called cowboys. That's what we call the owners of those huge sin meat farms. Kansas was riddled with them operations, but Pan Am never seen one. So we get there, we unload the cargo, some valves for boilers, doesn't matter. Stench in the air's unbearable. Pan Am's face is green, she's practically gagging. Then the owner struts over to us, cowboy hat in hand, about to say howdy, when Pan Am...
No.
Pan Am drenches his boots with that day's lunch. I thought that was it, that we were screwed. But you know what the cowboy said? No need to bow, I'll just take a handshake.
No wonder Pan Am instantly knew what you meant back at the AV.
Okay, so, I'm just trying to kill some time for that 8 hours to pass. I think it should be any minute now. Oh, well, that's like what I already chose. And yeah, they're doubled for some reason. It says, you know, you stick around for a while. What's the story behind you, Panam on the cowboy? And then it says it again. Like, it just glitched. But, yeah, that's... So yeah, just means I already chose it. Yeah, definitely a weird little bug. Let's see. I'm trying to find the tent. Where? Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. Oh, so is it? Oh yeah, this is where he was. Okay. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to say what they should have done with the game, because it's, I don't know, it's a difficult discussion, because like they the game was announced like so long ago. Work on it began like what, like 4 or 5 years ago, and like yeah, I don't know. It's, I mean, like, I guess it, I guess we'll know when it's like finished, quote unquote. Uh, yeah, I heard that too about the lawsuit. Um, yeah, it's, and the lawsuit is kind of weird just because it's saying that like they misrepresented the game or whatever, and it's like, I mean, I don't think that's gonna go anywhere because like that's been done before where like um excuse me, where like they, like people sued game companies because the games were like not what they expected. I think it only worked with like Aliens Colonial Marines because that game was just like so horrible. But and like also because the advertising material they used were like pre-rendered cutscenes and just like stuff that was actually totally different from the game. And I think because of that, like ever since then, whenever you see an ad and it's showing like a cutscene or something computer generated, it has to say um, not actual gameplay. So I think that's where that comes from. Um, but yeah, like the thing with Cyberpunk is like how much longer is it gonna take for it to be like finished, and what's it gonna be like when it is finished? Because like as I'm playing it, you know, it's fine. You know, the story's complete. There's a couple bugs. There is one bug in particular that's like keeping me from finishing a mission, a side mission. But like, I mean, that's kind of it. And so that mission is just like hanging there. But like, other than that, like, it's not that, uh, like, yeah, I don't think it's that bad to where investors can sue for it. But then too, it also depends on what the investors are told. Like, if they were told that, I guess, I don't know, that it was gonna be make so much money and be so successful, then like yeah, maybe if they were lied to. But also, I mean, when you're an investor, like you take risk, and like that's part of it. So it's like really hard to say, you know, oh well, they didn't make me as much money as I thought, but also that's the risk you take. Oh, I had that too, that bug in the tower. Yeah, in Tsukiyomi Tower. Yeah. I think that is the name of it. But yeah, it was
What a damn shame.
as
What about Wasin's ancient history?
okay.
Okay, so what
Yeah,
the hell
so
else do you have?
it was about
Whatever,
yeah,
asshole.
when you were in the
And to
tower
you.
and like running out, and there was yeah, a bunch of like guards and stuff that you were shooting like on your way out, and in the elevator was supposed to be like, I guess it's supposed to be like a big dramatic boss fight sort of, where like the elevator opens and it's like this fully like armored guy with like a big gun, like a big rail gun, I think, and like very like Vulcan Raven. Uh, but yeah, the bug that I got was that it was he was in the elevator and it's like he got pushed. So the like the character model just like kind of like jumps back or whatever, and then it like and then he just like zoomed out of the elevator like through the wall and just like came in a big circle because he would also like kind of pass through where I was and then go back into the elevator, get the same push. I guess because he's probably like too big for the elevator. I think he's like being hit against something. The collision box or whatever is hitting something, and so yeah, then he just like kept zooming around. For me, it was lucky actually, because it spent like he just had like a couple seconds while he was doing the like push animation like in the elevator. So like I took that opportunity to just like shoot him and like he'd circle around, like zoom around, shoot him again, zoom around, shoot him again, and like I just killed him like that. And because of that, like that, then that didn't stop my progression. I was able to go forward because like I defeated the enemy. He just like happened to not be an obstacle because he kept glitching out. So that was very fortunate. That was like, I mean, like, I didn't get to play that, but also, like, that was kind of awesome. Because, like, that's like the best kind of glitch that can happen, like, in your favor. Escape the tower. But what happens? Well, no, after Saburo Arasaka is killed, then you just have to, like, go out the window, right? Because that's when you're at the top of the tower, like, all that shit's happening, and they have you go out the window, like, trying to get up to the roof, and then, like, the machine comes and. Oh no, but then after, and that's when you, like, guys. That's when you, like, put the chip in your head, or when Jackie puts it in his head, and then you. Yeah, and then you fight through the tower. Yeah, yeah, that's the part I'm talking about, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see someone else like do something different. Um, oh, I was watching. Oh, yep, that'll happen sometimes. Yeah, stealth is definitely supposed to be the option there, I would think. Yeah, I was watching. I was actually watching Felicia Day, um, do that mission,
They won't find me.
and yeah, I was just watching. I'm like, oh, okay, this is gonna happen. And then like she went to the roof and started like shooting up his guards up there, and like, but, and I think the idea was like to take his plane or whatever that he had up there. And she like, yeah, so she did that, but and then you couldn't like interact with the plane or whatever, so that was like nothing. But I was like, oh, I didn't even realize you could do other stuff. And then I don't know how she probably I think she left the same way that went out the window, but I was like, oh, that's cool. That like other stuff can happen there. And yeah, that's also kind of fun. I am seeing like a couple things where people are like yeah, doing different things and like Okay, I think it's been more than 8 hours. Maybe I need to leave and cut back. But yeah, for me, definitely, like, I wanna... Oh, there we go. Yeah, exactly. I think either way, you get blamed for the... you get blamed for the death. I think, I don't even know how... Huh, I wonder if it does change, because what, Yorinobu is saying, and like, what I've heard him saying in the game through my playthrough is that it was just like a sudden heart attack, and yeah, I don't think they've said anything about like, you know, an attack or an invasion on the company that killed his father. So yeah, that's kind of interesting if that does change. Okay, let's see what this is. Hey V, how are you? Everything okay? How you feeling? Just remember that you have friends, that you have me. Let me know how things are going with you. Hope you're getting somewhere with that biochip thing. Hey, things aren't easy, but I'm getting by. Thanks for asking. Listen, Saul and I have been thinking about how to get this family back on its feet. We have a plan, but the most important thing is that we might be able to help you. Ah, what kind of plan? Trust me, if everything goes according to plan, then, well, let's just say the train ice has got nothing on this. Sounds interesting. Come back to camp, it's about Jake. Okay. Alright, that's what I was waiting for. Hopefully this should be good news.
How's Jake doing?
He's easing into it, slowly. Needs a day or two to get up on his feet.
Glad to hear that.
You have my thanks, V. On behalf of myself and the entire family.
Alright, wow. Um, sorry, I got distracted. Twitter drama. Um, I set my bitrate really low, actually, because my connection is, like, crap. It's really, it's pretty bad. I mean, it's just, like, a standard, like, broadband connection, so it's, like, not that great. And, yes, going to the race. And so, yeah, I think my bitrate is, I think I set it around like 1200, I think. Um, yeah, because that's the only way I could get it stable. Like a higher bit rate, I think is like recommended or like standard, but my connection like doesn't handle it, and I get a lot of dropped frames, and it's just really bad and choppy. But when I lowered the bit rate, it got a lot better. To the point where it was stable, and I get like none of that like connection issue stuff, and nice. So yeah, that's yeah. So I think my quality is okay, but like yeah, and then also like hold on while I'm talking. Let me just because the music distracts me. Um, yeah, and then also like the game, like you can kind of tell how the quality is of my connection, like through the avatar and like my little overlay on top, because that comes out like pretty clearly. Yeah, I think some people don't set up their settings right, and then also I think, and then and then the reason like I keep saying, like I'm an indie VTuber, is because they like a lot of them have like companies that back them and like do all the stuff for them. So like yeah, I don't think if they do have a company, like they probably don't even know like what their settings are or anything. It's just set up by someone else, and like maybe that person doesn't know or like thinks to do like max settings for everything for like the best quality because you're like representing the company and everything's got to be good, but also you need to work with like the connection you have. So like yeah, and maybe it's like independent people too who just also like don't know, especially like for Japanese people. Like it must be like pretty confusing because like everything is English, like all internet stuff is like in English, so they have to learn it like in English, which can be like pretty uh I would think like really hard for them. Oh yeah, some of these setups are like insane. Like, oh, okay, there goes the game. Yeah, master language. It's so funny. One time I was talking to, I'm gonna switch screens for a second, but I'm still gonna be able to talk. Um, I was talking to a person online, a Russian girl, like years, ages ago. Oh, that's what it is. And um, like yeah, we were just chatting, and then like all of a sudden she just said she was Russian, a programmer, and I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. And like you speak English so well. That's you. It's I didn't know you weren't like American, and she was like, oh yeah, well have to learn have to learn English. It's the language of money. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, going back to the quality stuff I was talking about, the like my stream, like you can the overlay and stuff, you get an idea of my stream quality from that, and also the game is set to a different setting because I'm using the remote play um, program on my PC, and I'm streaming that to through OBS as opposed to like doing it through the console. Because if you do it through the console, then you can't. It's gonna take me through there again. Because if you do it through the console, like you can't refine the settings, and so like we were just talking about, it's going to do like the max available, give you like the best bit rates or whatever, and that may be like another problem that people may have with their streams, is that they're using probably like other things and other softwares or other devices or whatever that don't let them like modify it because like yeah, I have tried streaming on my PS4 before, and it's like really like it's very choppy. It's the most problematic. But like yeah, if I stream it through the remote play app, then I can use OBS. But to do it, I have to turn down the resolution because like using the app and OBS and all the other stuff I have on to stream just is too much for the computer, and it just like the connection just goes down. Oh really? Okay, I thought Elgato was like a good brand and like the capture cards and that like I mean like so many people swear by it. I thought that would have been a good option. I was thinking of some point at getting a capture card for PS4 because like I said, I can stream with the remote play app, but like you know like that disconnect that just happened, it's like so it can be annoying. And there are times where it happens like every other minute, and it was like really like annoying for me to have to keep going to that technical difficulty screen and like restarting it and coming back. Now, wow, that's so weird. Like, what is his problem with the capture card? Like, is it choppy? Is the quality bad? Is it like what's the deal? Because like now that I've heard something bad, like now I really want to know. Because yeah, I thought Elgato was like the standard. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if that's like the same thing I experienced and like where huh. Okay. Need water, just a sec. Yeah, interesting. I wonder if he has the same problem that I have where like with the remote play app, if like maybe there's too much going on, or if like yeah, the program just like cuts itself off because the resources on the computer aren't there, maybe? I don't know. I'm just guessing. Oh, and then yeah, now that I think about it, if it's on like Final Fantasy 14, I mean like yeah, because I've noticed in this game there are specific points where it'll cut off or like lag in the app because like there's just like kind of a lot going on, and it just seems like it's very probably like graphically intensive for the like for the program. So yeah, I wonder if like Final Fantasy 14 being an MMORPG and just like and then these big open scenes, I wonder if that's part of the problem. But then also, I mean, a lot of other people, you know, probably stream Final Fantasy 14 and are fine. Holy hell.
All the better. I'll be ready.
Yeah, lush. So nice. I'm already here. E10 Savage. Okay, I'm gonna show my stupidity right now. I don't know what that is.
True love comes to die in Night City. Husbands cheat on wives. Wives cheat on husbands. Then they divorce and talk behind each other's backs. Can you believe that? Truly, I am shocked. But do not despair, V. Today, I give you the chance to help one such divorcee. His name is Mr. Gutierrez, and he is counting on us, V. Of course, his marriage is beyond saving. But perhaps we can retrieve the checks his wife took from him. I am attaching more details.
Okay then. Yeah, I mean, I know I could have walked, but like, yeah, I just wanted to switch cars since I was in the city. Just shut up. Oops. Yeah, also, because I don't know if we're gonna have the option to use my car for this race or Claire's car, so I wanted to have that car chosen in case we get to use my car. Because that motherfucker is fast.
Claire, hey.
Finals upon us, V. Big day is here.
Sure is. Want to meet up? I'm already here.
Yep, but listen. This will be highway driving, so we'll want a machine that runs on lightning. Your choice. Your rig or my beast.
Let's go with mine. Got a better feel for it.
No problem.
We meeting at the starting line?
That's right. Wait for me there.
Awesome. I was hoping I'd get the chance to choose my car, because especially since this car is new for me, so it's gonna be a good race.
It is fucking phenomenal. Man, I'm telling you. No, you have to experience it yourself. Sure, I get it.
You're done, Samson.
Get away from me, you whack.
No remorse? Not a bit?
None whatsoever.
Claire, drop it. Leave the corporal rat alone.
Think you'll leave her alive, asswipe?
Claire!
This your new driver? I'd get out while I could if I were you. Claire can't seem to keep her partners alive for long.
You motherfucker!
Truth is, Dean was as shit a husband as he was a driver. Head swelled lots larger than he could manage, and he paid for it. Face the facts. I didn't kill him. His ego did.
You're a waste of organic matter, Samson.
Claire, stop it! We got a race coming up, damn it!
You're done!
Fuck off.
Claire, come on. Save some steam for later.
Not to worry,
Do something for me, V?
Yeah?
Come in close on his tail and stay there.
Bring some friends. We'll celebrate.
If you win today, we gonna take you straight to paradise, Muffin.
Oh yeah, that guy's dead.
Okay, folks, get to your rings. Time to crunch some steel and back.
I watch some Japanese VTuber clips, but only as... There we go. But yeah, only like, that are... Holy shit. I only watch VTuber, like, subtitled, clips. Yeah, because I don't speak Japanese, so... see, there goes the thingy. Okay, yeah, now my computer is lagging, so yeah, there's definitely like something going on in here. But yeah, no, yeah, like I was saying, in case it didn't come through because I was like so distracted. Yeah, I don't watch. I only watch like subtitled VTuber stuff because I don't speak Japanese. So like, yeah, I don't know like what's going on. Yeah, that's like another thing with me and some other YouTubers and VTubers and just like anyone streaming is like when they have like a huge community, like there's like the chat, it's just like so much a mess and like I don't even know how anyone keeps track of it. I like yeah, so like and that kind of gets me out of it because like sometimes I like watching to like interact with whoever's streaming and just like talk and say stuff like how we're doing, but like then there's like 500 people like just saying bullshit and like memeing and it's like okay, like what's even going on here, and then it's like there's no point, but like I don't know, whatever. And then like I kind of stop watching the streams, and then like, but and then if they have highlight clips, I just watch that instead. Because it's like, yeah, why watch the whole stream if it's just like, you know, wild craziness. Oh, when they say to stay close, they mean close. Bastard.
After him, V! Oh yeah, I watched some of those clips, and yeah, yeah, I think the Hololive streamers, yeah, some of them are real funny too. And yeah, I watched the subtitle clips, and yeah, it seems like a good time. I just wish I could understand what they were saying, so I could like watch them regularly, because like they seem like a lot of fun. But yeah, for sure. That's what I was trying to do. Like, I don't know if you noticed, I was like bashing into the. Get on his butt!
Oh. I hate when they do this in races. Like, yeah, I was bashing into the back of him, trying to do a pit maneuver.
Damn it, he's pulling off!
Ooh.
After him, V! Don't let him slip away! One shot at him!
But yeah, I think this is one of those things. Right during the action.
Yeah, I think this is one of those things, and one of the things like I hate in games when they do this is like when a race is or like a chase is or something is like predetermined, it's like scripted, and so um like the other enemy vehicles and stuff, your opponents are like, indestructible, and like you hit them or you hit things and like your car reacts to it, but theirs doesn't. Like when the other car hit the car in traffic and it like jumps off and then it hits me. Like I hate that shit. Yeah, I think it's high action, definitely. I think more stuff on the screen like causes it to do that. Sometimes like during shootouts, during a lot of times during combat, yeah, is when it cuts off. Yeah, and like sometimes rarely if I'm running through the scene and there's like a lot going on. Um, yeah, that sometimes cuts it off. So yeah, that could be an issue. Like your friend that tried streaming with the Elgato, maybe they can try like um I don't know, lowering the game resolution. I don't know. I'm not a tech person. I don't know. Yeah, tank NPCs are fucking annoying.
Let's take the wind out of his sails.
Get on his butt.
Oop, shit.
Catch up to him, quick! How's life, Samson?
Claire, please don't! I didn't do anything!
You pathetic worm. Is that so?
Hey, no, please! Don't let her do this! Claire, I beg you! Jesus, Claire, what the fuck do you want? I didn't kill Dean!
Zip your trap!
He got himself killed, for fuck's sakes! Please let me go!
Talk your way out of this.
What's he talking about?
Doesn't matter. He's just trying to save his skin.
No, please, don't let her! I didn't kill her husband!
I said shut your hole!
Claire, wait. Want to hear him out.
What for?
What do you gotta say, Samson?
Dean tried to pass me just before the finish line, but he lost control!
You rammed us!
Even so, is that against the rules? It's this kind of racing!
Is that true, Claire? Samson did what anyone would do?
It doesn't matter! The bastard killed Dean! He has to pay for it!
What do you want from me? You killed... like everyone!
Claire, it was an accident. It's racing.
I loved him. Loved him more than life itself, and now I'm supposed to let this... I'm supposed to let this shit go? That what you expect?
Fine. Do what you will.
Time to die, asshole.
Wait, no! Your husband wasn't the saint you think!
Let's get out of here, V.
All over, huh?
Guess so.
Your husband. What was he like?
He liked to sleep in. I'm forgetting more and more. Scared I'll lose what's left of him.
Won't forget what matters most. How he made you feel.
Yeah.
You alright, Claire?
What? Why?
Look pretty down.
I'm not. To be honest, don't think I feel anything.
Any desire to do it again? Team up? For a race, I mean.
No, V. In fact, not gonna race ever again.
Ever?
Ever. That was something we had. Something Dean and I shared. I just needed you to get Samson.
Okay, so, especially given that conversation, yeah, I don't think it's gonna set up a flag for later on, because, like, this is kind of a side mission thing, so I think it's kind of, like, over and done with, unless it's, like, one of those things that's, like a morality meter, and, like, you get a certain ending based on, like, what kind of person you are and what choices you made, but yeah, besides that, yeah, I don't know if this'll have, like, any effect on the later part of the game. Also, I don't know why, all of a sudden, okay, just hit like a slowdown there. Okay, just skip that ride.
Beast is yours.
What? You're giving me a rig?
Oh, what?
It's not mine. It belonged to me and Dean. But since we are no more... Take care, V, and watch those turns or you'll end up wrapped around a lamppost.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Oh. Oh, fuck me. Well, I hope the game saved. Hajamas cooking. What's... Whoa, hello. I kind of want to try and, like, fix this, but also, I just kind of want to see where the game is going with this. Like, how... Yeah, really, I mean... Wow, this is insane. Okay, I think it's stuck. Looks like it's kind of stuck in a loop. I mean... Wow. Hold on, I'm gonna... Yeah, it is looped. I think the because like what happened was I went to the truck bed and I opened it up. Oops. Yeah, I went to the truck bed and opened it up, and it pushed out, like it came out towards me, and so um when it did that, it like pushed, yeah, it pushed me into the ground, and now it's like trying to like reload, but I guess it's still trying to reload me like under the ground. So it's just like looping, like doing the same thing, reloading me in the same place, but I'm still falling, and like, yeah, so I guess it's just gonna keep doing that. I wonder if it's like bad if I let it keep looping, or what? Okay, let me see if I can, next time it comes up, I'm gonna try and pause it. Okay, awesome, perfect. So, I'm just gonna reload. Well, I mean, it's... I mean, like, okay, that kind of thing, like, could happen, like, at any time. I mean, like, you could probably get the most polished, perfect AAA game, and, like, you'll probably still run into a glitch like that, because it's like, that's, because that's just something that, like, the game, you don't think, that's, like, something you just don't think of, like, as a programmer. I would think like as a human, because you're like, oh, okay, I have this asset in the game that's a truck, and it's gonna have a part of it that like extends out, and like, okay, the character is just gonna get pushed back. Like when that happens, so like, and that's usually what happens, and then you do that little, your character does that little jiggly thing where it gets pushed back. So like, yeah, you just think that's gonna happen. You don't think like, oh, my character is gonna go under it and get pushed into the void and go into an endless loop. Like that's not something you think of. Um, okay, so since that is paused, I'm gonna take a quick break. Uh, be right back. Okay, alright, we're back. And hopefully I have a game that is good, good, good. Okay, thank the gaming gods for autosave. Because if not for that, like, wow. And it's so funny because I used to play games, you know, without autosave, like before that was a thing, and like, and there was like, you know, checkpoints and stuff, but like, I used to save like pretty literally, like I was like very, you know, one of those people that had like, you know, 20 save files like in an RPG game, like even when there were autosaves. Nice, nice. Okay, this is perfect. So like, is the conversation already happened or? I think so. Yeah, so like, yeah, and I wonder if like we could get into the habit of like saving all the time again, or like if that habit has just been like spread out of us now that, you know, we have autosave and like you don't even think about it. Like I just have like 3 manual save files on here. And like that's it. Like it's just like when I'm gonna end a game like at a certain point, so I'm just gonna restart at that point again because like I'm streaming, so it's like good for continuity. But like, yeah, it's just.
What? You're giving me a rig?
But if it wasn't for that,
It's not
like,
mine.
yeah, I don't know if
Belongs
I
to
would
me
have
and
any
Dee.
manual saves. I wasn't even
Since
sure there
we
was a
are
manual
no
save
more,
function on this game until I went to the save
take
menu
care,
and
V.
like it gave me
Mark
the
those
option.
turns or you'll end up wrapped around a lamppost.
Okay, so let's not do that again, but I do still want to check it out. And that's it. That's what caused all the problems. This motherfucker right here. Yes, yes, give me that precious, precious XP. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, yeah, me too, like, kind of, like, um, yeah, if I can manual save, like, I'll try to, and, like, yeah, especially because, like, well, it depends on how many, autosaves, a game has, because, like, there was a time where autosaves, I think it was, like, I think when I played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on the Xbox, they had like an autosave feature and oh no, I'm thinking of quick save. Yeah, I think you only had like one quick save and then I think there were a lot of autosaves. Or no, I think you had one quick save, one autosave, and like the rest were manual files. So like yeah, it's like yeah, I think that's kind of what kept me in the habit is that like yeah, if there's now they're a little better about it, but like yeah, there was a time where games autosaved, but like it was just one, it kept overwriting. So like yeah, you could like right there what happened if it saved while I was glitching, then like I'd be screwed. like um and like who knows how far back I would have to go.
But yeah, the autosaves here are like pretty generous. I mean, like it showed that there was in the menu, there was the one in the truck, and then there was the one at the car crash. So it's not too bad. Okay, what are we doing next? Oh. Okay, okay, so this seems right. Gonna take over a um okay. Yeah, that's the mission I want to do. I'm gonna take over a prostitute's house, a doll house they call it. Yeah. It's gonna be time for like some real like girl power type stuff here. Oh, Hachama, oh my god, that's so gross. Could that an 8-hit? Oh my god. It's yeah, autocorrect sucks, but I got it. It's that. That's not the same one that eats like live squid and stuff and like live animals like on oh no, you said VTuber. Yeah, so yeah, they wouldn't know because that person does it like live and it's wild and disgusting. But wow, a tarantula, that's weird. I'm not sure how to respond to that. That's like really like what about all the hair? I mean, I'm sure they take it off and like but like that's like the first thing because it's like oh my god. Okay, I might have to look that up then, because that sounds interesting. I might actually, maybe, might watch that. I don't know, that's, I'm not great with spiders to begin with, and, like, yeah, I don't know if I could handle that. Okay, where can I... Oh, perfect, okay. Alright, I have to find somewhere to park, because I'm weird like that, and I need to park my car.
fixed, that's for sure. Maybe something to fix up some of the windows too.
In a city tingling with desire, he'll do anything to scratch every itch. Watch the Vault. New episodes every Wednesday at 10, only on WNS.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be sure to check that out then. Yeah, I was following one channel that was doing a lot of translations, but then they like, I don't know if they just got bored or like stuff happened or whatever, but then they stopped uploading. So I was like, oh, okay, and I just like stopped watching a lot of it. But yeah, it was like some Minecraft stuff, and it was like two of the VTubers were like neighbors, and they were like pranking each other and like all kinds of stuff, and that was funny. But yeah, I think they didn't like. Apparently, there was more to it. Like one of them like destroyed the other one's house like on accident, I think, and. Like yeah, I never really got to saw it. I saw parts of it with other translators, but then like a lot of them like started cutting up the clips and like doing weird things and like not showing most of the story that like the other person I was watching did. So I didn't watch those. I didn't follow those. Huh. So yeah, I kind of missed the end of that story, but. Yeah, I was so hooked too for a while, and like, it's funny because I always tell people about like, or well, I don't tell people, but I always say when people say this that like how, you know, when people are like, oh, you know, YouTube is like shadow banning me and like, nice, like YouTube is like keeping my recommendations, keeping my videos from people, and like all this stuff. And I'm like, well, you know, it's probably not like that. You know, people just need to know, like, where to find it, and also just like keep your recommendations clean. Like, I get recommended like all kinds of like gaming stuff, and like only gaming. Like, if I look at YouTube without my account on, if I'm not signed in, like it's completely different, and like all the hot videos, quote unquote, like I never see those on my pages. It's never recommended to me because that's not my interest. And like yeah, so yeah, and a lot of times like I'll go through the history and delete things that I didn't watch, or that I don't want, you know, to go into my recommendations to be part of the algorithm. And like yeah, that works. I don't get a lot of crap that isn't of interest to me. So yeah, but I did watch some translations, and like for a while, that's all that was on my feed. It was all that I would get recommended. So yeah, I got super addicted for a while. It was kind of funny, but yeah. Then the thing happened, and I lost interest, and so yeah. Now then I just like cleared it all out, and I don't see any of them more. But yeah, maybe I'll if I find a good translator, then I'll probably start watching it again.
Hey, V. Thanks for showing.
Hey, hey. Yeah,
Talking with Maiko is like a game of 3D chess. Don't let her derail you. I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah, I sometimes remove recommendations.
Hold on. I'll open it.
And if it's like topics I don't like, I'll do that. I'll remove it. If it's people I don't like, I'll remove it. Like yeah, Digibro. Like I don't care for him. So like if I saw recommended from him, I would remove it.
No way you cracked it open on your first try.
Most of them I just leave it alone.
Know how to get around their systems? appears so. Was hoping they hadn't run any updates since I left. Looks like I was right. Easy as paella. Follow me.
Judy Alvarez. I'd say it's great to see you, but I've never been one to lie. Also, I never like surprise parties, but you know.
Yup, bet I even know why.
Thought you'd hit rock bottom when you joined the Mox. Guess you've managed to stoop even lower now. Consorting with a common thug.
Hey, now.
Yes, V. I mean you.
Sounds like I left a mark on this place. Good.
If by mark you mean buckets of blood, then yeah, congrats.
Oh, don't mind me. Just here to blend into the decor.
That's no reason. Why come at all?
To make sure Judy gets what she came for.
Jude would have had a better chance without you.
Judy has a proposal about clouds.
Wanna come back? Done. Always valued your skills, you know that. Just don't get why you had to drag this loose end in here.
Stop treating dolls like meat and I'll consider it. But first things first. Clouds needs to be taken from the tiger claws.
Okay, look. It's clear what happened to Ev was traumatic.
Huh? I was convinced you didn't know.
That girl was asking for an unhappy ending. I was just surprised it took so long.
We gotta do something, or everyone will end up like Evie. Woodman raped her while she was unconscious, then sold her like she was so much scrap.
Yeesh, you've always been unstable. Okay, since you seem more reasonable, care to explain what this is about?
You aware what Woodman did to Evelyn when she was desperate for help? You sit by, let that happen?
Tiger Claw bosses rule this place. Know how much I mean to them? About as much as you two and your problems mean to me. Read, negligible.
Does it make you wonder why you even work here?
Gonna pretend as if you two weren't ever here. For old time's sake, Judy. Literally moments from now, security's gonna figure out you're here.
Okay.
Got two options. Go out the way you came in, or get thrown out. And that's not a threat or figure of speech. Just a friendly heads up.
Had enough. I'm leaving.
Smart move. And so you don't think I'm brushing you off completely, Forrest will be on the maintenance level in a couple minutes. Alone.
Wow. Like the sound of that. Okay, need to be... Whoops, wrong screen. Okay, something's come up. Be right back. Gotta handle something real quick. Okay, we're back. And hello to Tokage channel. And the stuff I do not understand. Hello. You know, it must be so weird for people to, like, see VTuber and probably think, like, Japanese. Because, like, I mean, that's where it started. So, like, obviously you would think. But, like, I'm not, obviously. I wonder if I should, like, change shit. I wonder if that would, like, if I should change it to, like, American VTuber, Western VTuber or something. Like, yeah, that's probably, if that would, like, help or hurt. Because, like, I mean, does it matter? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Quick text message. Uh, hey, thanks, Kosobi. Thanks for welcoming back. Yeah, just had a couple things to take care of. Sent a text message. That should be okay. What time is it? Okay, still got a lot of time. Still got like hour and a half of streaming, so yeah, cats. Yeah, I think he did. That's probably why yeah, that's why I was saying if like people see VTuber and they think Japanese like automatically. Okay, so let's get on with this.
That went smoothly. She totally blew us off.
Probably needs some time to think. Couple days, tops.
And you might be right. I'll call her tomorrow.
You two have a history?
Way back, yeah. I think I just felt lonely.
Like everyone in Night City.
She was different then. So was I.
Can't trust people that see everything as a numbers game. Line between patting you on the back as their friend and planting a knife in you as their enemy is down to a decimal.
I know. Right there with you, well, used to have a big crush on her. Took me a long time to realize who she really was. But still, honest or crooked, we need her. Just think, could have gone diving this morning.
A little unwinding do you good. Do me good too, actually.
I wouldn't have been unwinding. Not exactly. Got an idea buzzing in my head, working it, but can't say if it'll amount to anything.
Yeah, you, a deck chair, and a Mai Tai with a cocktail umbrella. Somehow I don't see it.
No, me in a deck chair is me mulling over coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Something I avoid right now.
Okay, gotta take this opportunity. Oh yeah, all of them are funny. Um, yeah, Subaru I think is the funniest in like her reactions, like when she's yelling and stuff, like that's always a good time. Close fire. I'm not close enough.
Wait a sec. What about Woodman?
Police experts have confirmed the
Well, obviously we
Don't
kill
have an
him.
ounce of sympathy for that motherfucker.
in extreme cases, even death.
So, we going there?
Damn straight. Let's end him.
We'll take the elevator. Quickest way. Maintenance level.
Residents of Arroyo and Watson are advised not to leave their homes after dark, and always.
You know what's worse than a corpo? A wannabe corpo bitch.
You mean Maiko?
Piece of work, that one. But I'll give her credit. She's dead on about your chances of pulling this off.
Become a den for violent gangs and drug addicts.
Yeah, well.
Kang Tao recently expressed interest in the purchase of Pacifica property with the aim of constructing a new server and logistics center. The city government has openly considered selling the land for a single euro-dollar in a symbolic gesture, provided that Kang Tao.
Fuck you two doing here? Where's Maiko? Why'd she fucking call me here?
When Evelyn needed help, you raped her.
Could have also broken her neck. Hung up her head like a chandelier till it started to rot. Instead, I took her to a ripper. Promised you a little something in return. She should be grateful. And so should you.
Give my token of gratitude. Careful, they heard something.
Oh shit, forgot. your shit too.
Thought I'd feel more. Be satisfied. Punch the ground floor. Need to get out of this place. Almost felt like the world would be a better place once you died.
Okay, now I can't resist. I mean, especially since you get so many, so few opportunities to hang out with Judy, like, I have to take a picture. Off. Cool beans.
And
Okay.
the feeling, it was so fucking strong.
You know, revenge isn't ever really worth it. People want to believe it'll be the miracle pill for their grief, but that's not how it works.
Come on, what's the matter? What's going on?
It's nothing.
Okay, is there nothing I can do if you don't help?
Yeah, that's like another thing I've seen in some playthroughs is a lot of people are trying to play this like a GTA game, which is really weird. Yeah, like I saw one guy and I mean he makes like comedy gaming videos. So like I think he was doing it on purpose, but like yeah, he cut out the title of his video was like, "Oh, just let me play." And so I think he was just trying to be funny, but like he did cut out a mission so that he could just show himself like, running over pedestrians and stuff. But yeah, it's just really weird how people are trying to like play this game like it's just like like GTA, like it's a totally different game. And yeah, this is kind of a side quest. Um yeah, because it has to do with like but like well, because when you go to Arasaka Tower, like to get the chip, the person who gives you the mission, Evelyn, I mean, I don't want to give away too much. I mean, there's well, not much to give away. The one who gives you the mission, with the blue hair, like she ends up since everything like went to shit, she is one of the leads that V has to like figure out what's going on with her and all this stuff. So, um, so as you look for Evelyn, like shit just like unfolds. So like that's what this is. So it's not really like important to like the main plot, but it is. There we go. But it is like it's just characters you already know. So it's already so it's like yeah, it's like a a sub main plot, I guess. It's not like a side quest per se. Whoa, hello. It's just like, but it's people that you interacted with already. So, like, yeah, it's just like you have more investment than like just a side quest fetch quest. Or that's at least I do, because I get like way too invested and all in these games.
Gotta get back to Maiko with something big. Appealing to her sense of justice wasn't big enough?
Maiko only works with specifics.
So, what now?
Gotta think. We need more bodies, that's for sure. I'm gonna talk to the dolls. I'll call you when I've got something. See you later, V. And thanks.
Yeah, it is interesting storytelling, and I mean, yeah, I even said this to someone before because, like, I'm assuming that's what CDPR is kind of known for, because, like, everyone loved The Witcher, and, like, someone was even saying, like, oh, I can't get into cyberpunk, I don't know why, and I was like, well, maybe it's the setting, because, you know, they were like, oh, I love The Witcher, you know, great game, but, like, I can't get into this one, like, in the hype. And this was before it released. And I was like, well, it's probably the setting because me, like, I heard The Witcher was great, it was amazing, you know, great story, people loved it, but like the medieval setting like isn't my favorite. It's like it never really was, and like especially with video games, it's like so played out, like with all the Final Fantasies and all kinds of other stuff. And so but I was like, but cyberpunk, like that genre, that aesthetic, those stories, that is like definitely like my jam. That is what I'm all about. And so, like, yeah, I was super excited for this game to come out. So, like, maybe, like, yeah, the storytelling is still like there. It's still good, a good quality. Like maybe the CDPR quality, I don't know. I haven't played their games before, but like, yeah, I think that's if that's what you like about them as a company, like what they put out, then that is like probably what you'll like here too. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I am totally a gamer. Like, yeah, a lot of people like it's so weird calling yourself a gamer because like there's so much baggage attached with that label now. But like no, like I'm like so much a gamer just because like I could play games like all day if I could. Um, like yeah, and like like me like right now like I'm streaming, I'm playing the game, you know, you would think that's it. But like no, after I'm done streaming this, like I'm gonna get on my Switch and I'm gonna play Animal Crossing and I'm probably gonna play some Fortnite on it. And like later tonight I'm gonna play like other stuff on my PS4. So like I just like I do like a game all day, every day, as much as I can. That's like it's It's like the main thing. Like, so that's why I call myself a gamer. Um, and yeah, I'm not like one of those people that is like, oh, you know, things need to be a certain way, and like the companies need to like do this for me and make me feel this way because, I'm a gamer. But like, no, I play the games and like I love it and it's great fun. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Those those people, I mean, those people I consider like hardcore gamers. If you're playing one game, like an MMO for years and years, like I mean that is like hardcore. That is hardcore time investment. And like as much as I play games, I cannot do that, which is so weird. But like yeah, I cannot like invest that much. I guess 'cause I can't invest that much time in one game. And like doing something habitually, like over and over every day, the dailies, doing, the quests again and again, and just like, doing that like every day. Like I have to have variety, I think. And like, yeah, because there have been times where like I've actually like gotten like a little stressed from like Animal Crossing because you have to like show up every day to do stuff, and if not, you miss things, or, your town kind of like falls by the wayside. So like, yeah, I can't get into an MMO for fear that it will just like completely take over my life. Okay. Read the text message from Claire. Hey V, sorry I got you mixed up in all of this. Don't worry, Claire. He gave me a chance to walk away. I knew what I was signing up for. I don't know, maybe I'm starting to feel guilty. It's dumb. Time to forget about the past and move on, Claire. I know, Dean would have wanted to move on instead of just dwelling on the past. Again, thank you for everything, V. Take care, Claire. Okay, so it looks like that's the end of that. Yeah, I mean, but like, some people do consider themselves gamers and call themselves hardcore gamers, but they really only play like one game. Like, if there is someone who is like super into, okay, if there's someone super into like, Call of Duty, or like Rainbow Six Siege, what's the other one? Counter-Strike, like, they play those games like every day, like E-League, elite status, training, and like get super good at that game. And like, yeah, and they're like the hardcore gamers, quote unquote, because they have like, this great setup and this great equipment so that they can play like at a top level. So like, yeah, I think, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like what you consider to be like a gamer, or a casual gamer, hardcore gamer. And yeah, so I mean, if you're just playing one game, like, yeah, you're a gamer. If it's something that you're doing like consistently somewhat, and like, yeah, I would call you a gamer. I would call myself a gamer in that situation. But also, I understand not wanting to call yourself a gamer. um, if like I said, with all that baggage that comes with it, like, that's understandable. I don't even remember what job this is. If you want to crash that party, I can respect that. Sometimes those parties kick the most ass. Just watch yourself. This ain't your uncle's birthday barbecue. Run one wrong word, one false step, there could be blood. Sounds like a good time. yeah, you don't need a high-end setup for WoW or Final Fantasy 14, but like, I mean, for a lot of games, you don't need a high-end setup. You know, it's just one of those things that some people choose to do. But like, yeah, I think, I don't know. That's just me. My thing is like, if you have like investment in playing the game, you know, getting better at a game, just like, and just to like continue gaming. And also I think personally, like how people view it themselves, because like some people are like, oh, you know, I just do it like when I don't have anything else to do, like people that play on their phones. It's like, oh, just like when I'm like waiting at the doctor's office or something, or just like, you know, random times where nothing else is happening, so that's when they play. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I think too. Like, I see something, it's probably the rain. Too much rain is screwing up the connection. Yeah, okay, let me just do this real quick because apparently I can't do two things at once. Okay, I'm gonna need to edit that later. Okay, but yeah, uh, yeah, same thing with the, like, you know, new mouse or headset or whatever. Like, yeah, it's, I mean, that's sometimes what you gotta do. But like, yeah, a lot of times it's not, I mean, I used to play games like with really like ganked out controllers with, uh, you know, the sticks like being real loose and like almost broken. Um, and like, yeah, you know, sometimes you just play with broken equipment and you just deal with it. Like, as long as like you're playing, like you don't need all the best high-end stuff. You know, you don't need all kinds of like fancy equipment. Like what I'm doing right now, like to start streaming, even to start streaming, people say like, Jesus, what? I don't know what just happened there. But yeah, to start streaming, a lot of people say, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try changing the video quality like I was talking about." Nope, it's on low. Okay, fine then. But yeah, like even to start streaming, people are like, "Oh yeah, you need to buy like a good microphone. You need to buy, you know, a HD camera. You know, you need to buy like all kinds of stuff." And it's like, no, you need to buy a capture card. And I'm like, no, no, I found a workaround. Like, I don't need any of that. I know that car accident was so weird. I don't even know what I hit. I just like hit a glitch or something, I guess. That was weird. Yeah, there was another time, and I need to find that clip in the stream. Like, I had it, and then, like, I accidentally erased the clip because it didn't catch it, and I was gonna do it manually. But, like, yeah, I was in the car, and it just, like, for some reason, it hit something, and it just sent me, like, rocketing up into the air, like, spinning. It was wild. Um, I wish I need to find it, because I know it was a few days ago. But, like, yeah, if I like am any more lazy, like I'm gonna lose it. So I need to find that. so I can like clip it for my channel, and then like people will like notice me senpai, shit. But yeah, like I don't even have any fancy equipment. Like I have a very old webcam, and I don't need, and especially since I'm like doing Avatar, like so obviously I don't need a high quality camera, just like something that catches my face for the movement. I'm just wearing a headset, you know, my computer is like okay. I had bought a new computer for a reason. I don't remember why, but I know I bought it for something. I think to start streaming. But then I ended up getting like a lower quality PC just cause, and like it's fine for the most part. But like, yeah, it's weird how people tell you that. I think part of it is gatekeeping. Like, I think people don't intend it, but I think people, like, say things like that to try and keep some people from getting in when it doesn't need to be that hard. Yeah, I see that about ping too. Like I don't play online a lot, but like, yeah, on the few things I have played, like, yeah, the ping is not, like, yeah, people have to like, yeah, talk about like sub 100. It's like, oh, you know, my ping is like 45 or whatever. But like, yeah, like I still play. Like, I've mentioned Fortnite a few times, so like, yeah, I'll play okay, let's see what's going on here. So oh shit, what?
I'm sending the coordinates of a vehicle that went dark near to where you are now.
Thanks. I'll try to find and reset.
Oh, because I'm in a different place. Okay, I'm gonna do that quest because that's one of the ones that had been kind of glitched. So maybe if I do this one, it'll kick in the north side one. Apparently the north side quest is a known glitch problem, so hopefully I can get it working. But yeah, like sometimes my ping will go like way up in the and it's like it's somewhat playable, but like, oh shit, it's on the move. But like, yeah, I mean, you can manage. It's not optimal. It's not the best thing, but like, you can still like do stuff. Yeah, I think motivation is like the hardest thing about getting to start streaming, because I had this set up for like over a year, like and that's how I accumulated like so many games that I wanted to stream, because I kept thinking like, oh, you know, this would be cool to play on stream, like, oh, I should, you know, get this game, this would be cool to have. Oh, hello.
You see them too, don't you? The curve in their beaks, it hides something insidious.
What?
You mean flamingos?
So they are real. Flamingo. Flaming O. The O. That's oxygen. There's no flame without oxygen.
Listen, you...
Call me Clarice.
Okay, Clarice. The flamingos are a problem, I'm sure, but it's time to go home. Delamain's asking for you.
Back down now as they stand screaming. No, impossible.
Leave it to me. I'll silence them.
So, a slaughter. Very well, Judgment Day has come. Swift, severe, deeper.
Well, this
is weird. It's felt really weird. Well, you know, you don't have to stream, like, gaming. You know, a lot of people, especially, especially like with the virus and the lockdowns and all that stuff, like a lot of people started streaming like different things, like, you know, music and art and, you know, all that stuff. It's just gaming is the most popular, like, streaming subject, or a subject, I guess that's what you call it. But, like, yeah, you know, you can... Oh. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. Yeah, chatting. Yeah, you know, and there is like the category on Twitch that's like just chatting, and they also have a category of like podcasts and talk shows or whatever. So like, yeah, I bet you could like start streaming like a podcast type thing and just like, you know, talk to people and like, yeah, because a lot of people do that. Like, there's a there was there's a couple of people I've seen who death to the flamingos. Because yeah, there's some people I've seen that do other things, and like yeah, then they just go into like podcasting basically. Yeah, yeah, the remote stream or the remote play is being kind of like weird. I think it's the rain. I think that is like, oops. Yeah, for some reason I think that makes it like more graphically intensive for the remote play app, and then it just like gives me connection issues. It's so funny because like it tells me like, oh, the connection was lost, but like it's not because it's on the wire. Like it's weird. So I don't know what the actual issue is. I'm just guessing. Yeah, no, I mean, yes. Oh, okay, hold on.
Well, Clarice, have the flamingos stopped screaming?
Perhaps I ought to return after all. I need support. Only one with chaos within can give birth to a dancing star.
Clarice? Shut down.
I've just re-established contact with the missing vehicle. Splendid work, V. First class. I shall forward a share of your fee.
Weirdness. So yeah, it's just chatting, like, yeah, there were like the boob streamers, there were like...
V, a nasty scrap broke out at a construction site. Dude responsible is heavily ironed. He'd be a great candidate for psycho study if you end this thing with him alive. Sending you the details.
One of the workers went psycho, started smashing up a construction site. Seems some of the workers tried to stop him, but their little poly one-shots couldn't pierce that exoskeleton of his. Anyway, they either ran, got added to the construction. Ooh, if you catch my drift, just go check it out for me. I certainly catch your drift. But yeah, there were the boob streamers, but like on Twitch, but I think they've kind of like gotten a little better about that, and I think also, I mean, they're still around, but like it's not, I don't know.
I mean... Oh, that was convenient. Where's my car? Oh. Let's move it into the alley. Yeah, I mean, I can understand not wanting to be lumped in with the boob tubers, as they were called, I think, for a while. But, like... Likely an employee shot with heavy projectile. Oh, great. Okay. Gonna have to change my weapons then. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people use just chatting, like, just to chat, and, like, not for, like, just cleavage. But, like, yeah. What's this? Is this? Oh. Okay, then. Oh boy. I think I need to sell some of these. That's weird. Oh, I wonder if... Okay. Checking the other things, got distracted. Okay. But yeah, as far as questionable Twitch streamers go, I mean, I think people are like more aware, and I think a lot of them kind of also like toned it down, because even though like they were doing what they were doing and like it was working for them, you know, people like kind of got wise to it, and I think probably like the level of harassment probably outweighed the benefit of just being like of just doing what they were doing. So yeah, I think it's gotten better since then. Like yeah, I don't think that I don't think that like still like I don't know what to say, like it's like it exists, but I don't think it's that big of a problem. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen some of the VTubers, like, some of the, what's it called? The translated clips, like, where they're trying to learn English. Like, yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, it's cool that they want to learn, and, yeah, that's... this. Oh, shit. Always with the explosive barrels. That's like my one greatest weakness. But yeah, it's cool that you came across my channel while looking for Japanese VTubers, because it means it's working. So, yeah, because that's, I mean, I don't like saying this because it sounds like really sneaky and like, but like I'm trying to like kind of, get noticed that way, like just trying, and also that's why I say like I'm indie because I don't know if people have like a bad impression of like Hololive or, the kind of like corporate backed VTubers, but like I want to make it plain that like I don't have, like a sponsorship, okay, wait a second. Well, that's interesting. Didn't even leave me. There we go.
V, a nasty scrap broke out at a construction site. Dude responsible is heavily ironed. He'd be a great candidate for psycho study if you end this thing with him alive. Sending you the details.
But yeah, like I was saying, just want to make it plain that like I don't have, a whole lot going on, just not behind me, like this is all me, this is my operation, kind of like yeah, I just don't want to like, oh hey, the weather cleared up. Like yeah, I just don't want to, I guess it's like the authenticity sort of that I go for. Yeah, probably. Like which one like probably gives the best impression. It's yeah, I don't know. I just don't, I'm very yeah, as funny as like as loud and as like as grating as Subaru can be, like she's also super funny, like with those reactions. So yeah, I think that would be, oh, there it comes. I think like yeah, she would be a great like yeah, first impression of Hololive. Yeah, which one is Matsui? I don't know if I'm familiar with her. Is that? Oh yeah. My car. quick save because I will likely not survive this. So. Oh. Oh, easy. Shit. Did I already? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, something I've been wondering about Kiryu is is she like American? Because like her English is really good and then her Japanese sounds kind of weird. So I've just wondered about that. Oh. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. Yeah, it was like, I don't know why it was so confusing to me, but like, yeah. Whoa. Too close. Too close. Yeah, that's true. Their antics are like it's yeah, it's all really strange and like especially if you haven't seen like VTubers before and you don't really know like the whole thing, 'cause especially and then like kind of also knowing Japanese culture and like idols and like yeah, because I think that's the model that the companies are following and like yeah, how they introduce them and you know and have new ones and then like you know they had like the first gen and the second gen they introduced like a whole new group and like yeah and then just like how each of them have their personalities just like in boy bands and stuff like you know they all have their personality and that's like how they market them and like yeah I think if you're new to like all of that like yeah that'd probably be pretty weird if you didn't like know exactly like what was going on. Okay, let's see if we can actually get something done here. I wonder if this will do it for both of them. Oh shit, he's still alive. Okay. Oh, that's not it. Oh. Oh. Hey, if you're fine standing there. Okay, so I know a lot of people have problems with this kind of stuff, like the AI, but like, why not take this opportunity? Like, hey, I'll take the win, you know? Like, I'm not above it. Oh yeah, I kinda got what you said with, even though autocorrect was being a jerk about it. Yeah, I'm usually good with that stuff. Okay, nothing? Okay. Okay, I think the music kind of glitched out there. That's fine. Doesn't look good. Yeah, just give some good, you know, reading music. Yeah, sets the mood. Yeah. I gotta say, that Mary of yours sure has a head on her shoulders. She got you here at the last possible moment. Your body's rejecting the implants, and no wonder it's not ready for them. They're military grade. You can't use them without the proper training. Christ, they're not for civilian use at all. I can give you a script for painkillers, but don't forget, pain is your body's way of warning you. If you ignore it and keep using that chrome, you could cause permanent damage to your spine. You might be able to take off that exoskeleton now, but if you break your spine, you'll never move on your own again. Wow. Send the crew. One of my workers went cyber psycho thanks to your fucking exoskeleton. He's out here destroying the whole building. My life's work. Either you send a quick response crew to dispose of him, or I'll have to call the police. And hey, I wouldn't want the NCPD on my ass asking questions. Neither of us want me to answer. The plot thickens. Oh, the laptop. Okay, but you're crying. Let me be plain. There's a lot of reading. If not enough, a rough way to make a living. Stops it from you up. Then you keep it up. Listen. See, I mean, show it once a month when you come back to pay your installments. Plus extra to cover that employee discount. Whatever, you won't enjoy no more, okay? I already told you I don't give a shit about no warnings or restrictions or special terms of use. I think we both know you're not about to give me a warranty on this shit, so don't make me pay out my ass for nothing. save this cop and its is. Don't matter if they're salvaged from old military bases or fished out of some back alley ripper's dumpster. Could pick them up out of an Indian burial ground for all I care, as long as they work. Hydraulics should be able to handle 2 metric tons. Nothing else matters. My people will buy whatever I sell them, so just get your people to give me what I ordered. Oh, spam. Spam email, okay. Okay, message Regina. Did not mean to do that. Managed to take the cyber psycho alive, though he sure put up a fight, sending you the deets. Really glad you got him alive. Poor guy almost completely spiraled out before he even realized what was happening. Guess even pneumatic arms can't lift morale in a toxic workplace. Okay, that just glitched the fuck out. Alright. Okay, so I think I'm only gonna stream for about 20 more minutes, give or take. But oh, okay. I was thinking of something to do. Yeah, I was on my way to do this before I got sidetracked. Guess that'll just happen. Okay, yeah, it wasn't that far away. But I don't want to leave my car. is a party? Oh, it's 6th Street. That figures. Okay.
Listen up! Gunner wants y'all to have a good time!
That a trick question?
Good fucking
This
time!
is a party, right?
Invitation only. For those who bleed red, white, and blue. So fuck off.
Chill. Just wanted to have a good time. Drink a beer, smoke.
This looked like a fucking neighborhood picnic to you?
Jim, you are a little tense. Something wrong? Problems at home?
Oh, you're a jokester, huh? You looking for a good laugh?
Yeah, we all want a good laugh, Walker. Such a nice day, everyone having a good time. Like a little 4th of July. Be ashamed to tell Gunner someone fucked it up, you know?
Yeah, I know. Fine.
That's my tune. Go drink, enjoy yourself. Celebrate that decent score of yours.
You got some kind of competition going on?
Yeah. Lead spitting kind.
I want in.
Shit out of luck. We're about to call it.
What? You scared I'd leave you all in the dust?
Do you know who you're fucking talking to? I've been deployed 3 times. 3! I fought on the front lines.
Easy, Walker. What'd I say, huh? We're just here to have a good time. We got something to prove. Be our guest. It'll be fun.
And the rules of the game.
Now, this ain't your average shooting match. You gotta have a good eye, but an even stronger head.
Because?
Because we all drink around before each shot. To Gunner, the new boss in town.
Like the sound of that. Anything else I should know?
4 stations. You shoot at the targets with Holt's face in the time limit. The more bootlickers you pop, the better. High score so far belongs to Walker. 43 points. You beat him, prize is yours.
I'm guessing that's the prize.
Let's shoot the shit out of Holt.
Just as I thought. You look to me like a show-off. Let's see what you got. Take this revolver. Use it if you want your shots to count. We're testing skill, not tech here. Go ahead to the first station. We'll start whenever you're ready. Break a leg.
Okay.
Well, come on, drink.
Oh, right. Gotta...
Ugh. 12 seconds, go!
No. Just don't go past the line when shooting. Automatic disqualification.
Stop! Time's up! Next station!
Wow, okay.
I'll do anything.
Okay, this is probably not gonna go good for me.
Hey, vodka first. Then you blast hold a new one. I'm telling you, man. The breeze, whoosh, threw it all off.
Oh, the hell is this? Rubbing
Who
alcohol?
cares? Shoot! You got 12 seconds. You cross that line and shoot, you're out of the game. But I said my finger slipped. You had your chance, Rudy. Oh, fucking fair. station!
Yeah, I kind of want to redo this because, like, I didn't know it started, like, as soon as I took my gun out. Like, I thought it was going to be, like, a starting pistol kind of thing. So...
Down the hatch! To gunner!
Let's see. Let's see how I do.
You got 12 seconds! Go, go, go!
Hey, toe that line! We don't like cheaters here.
Stop, land station!
Aquí estoy, esperándote.
One more round. Drink.
I'm a throw up! Ugh, it's so warm.
What else would it be in this heat? Shoot! 12 seconds.
Don't forget the line! One toe over and you're gone!
Time's up. That's it. Go check your stats.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, dang it. Come on. There we go.
Let's see. Third place. Middle of the road.
Not bad. For a no-name little punk.
And for the winner, with Gunners, congratulations.
Woohoo! And USA! And USA!
And now, let's drink! 6th Street! 6th Street!
I kinda wonder if it'll be worth it, though. But I'm still gonna do it. I'm still... this one. Okay, so now that I know how it's gonna play out, and I know that I need to start shooting as soon as the gun comes out, I will do that and see how I do. It should be good. Should be alright. It looked like I was shooting okay. So yeah, I'll give this one an honest try. Good try. And then that'll be it. I think, yeah, I can just squeeze this in real quick, and then that'll be it for me for today.
Listen up! Gunner wants y'all to have a good time!
That a trick question?
Good fucking
This is
time!
a party, right?
Invitation only. For those...
Chill. Just wanted to have a good time.
This look like a fucking neighborhood.
Jim, you are a little.
Oh, you're a jokester, huh? You looking for a good laugh?
Yeah, we all want a good laugh, Walker. Such a nice day, everyone having a good time. That's my tune. Go.
We got some kind of competition going on?
Yeah.
I want in.
Shit out of luck.
What?
Do you know?
Easy one.
Let's shoot the shit out of Holt.
Just as I thought. You look to me. Now, this ain't your...
Because?
Because we all...
Like the sound of that.
4 stations. High scores...
Enough talking, let's shoot.
Take this revolver. Go ahead to the first station.
Okay. Nice.
Well, come on! Drink!
Ugh.
12 seconds, go!
No. Just don't go past the line when shooting. Automatic disqualification.
Stop! Time's up! Next station!
Okay, see? A lot better on that one.
Hey, vodka first. Then you blast Holt a new one.
I'm telling you, man! The breeze! Whoosh! Threw it all off!
That's what I said.
Oh, how's this? Rubbing
Who
alcohol?
cares? Shoot! You got 12 seconds! You cross that line and shoot, you're out of the game.
But I said my finger slipped.
You had your chance, Rudy.
Oh, fucking fair.
And stop! Next station!
Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like I'm gonna make it. But maybe I'll get second place at least. That I'd be happy with that.
Down the hatch! To Gunner! You got 12 seconds! Go!
Hey, toe that line. We don't like cheaters here.
Stop! Last station!
Hey.
One more round. Drink.
I'm gonna throw
Don't forget the line! One toe over and you're gone! ¡Un cráneo más para mi colección, culera!
Arms up! Get her!
Hey, what the hell?
We don't play nice with traitors, scum!
Okay, you know what? Well, alright then. If I guess that's just the game's way of telling me that, like, this is it. That's, like, you're done for today. So, I am definitely gonna take that hint, and, that's it for today. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Kasubi. And for anyone else that might watch this, um, yeah, I tried to hit something. But yeah, if so for anyone else that may be watching, I'm on Twitch, YouTube, um, and Twitter, all the same name, at Bruce Jinx. Follow me on Twitter to see when I'm going to be streaming. I might try to tweet out, like, when I'm going to be tweeting, like, a little warning. Be like, oh yeah, you know, might be on in like an hour or something. And then also, I use Restream, so that also tweets out for me when I'm going to stream, when I'm starting to stream. So, you know, that's going to be set up. Yeah, and if you like what you saw, I'm doing cyberpunk, gonna do more games. I'm just gonna be streaming like stuff. So yeah, and it was nice talking to you too, Kasubi. Nice chatting with you. Thanks for hanging out with me. You know, tell your friends. You know, if anyone, if yeah, you know that if you we can get something started. You know, have like a community here or something. That'd be kind of cool. Um, but yeah, for right now, like I said, that's everything. So yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.